Welcome back to LearnPianoLive.com. My name is Jamin, and as you can tell from the countdown clock, the lesson is about to get started. In case you're new with this, there's a few things I'd like to show you to help you throughout the lesson. These lessons are always guided and shaped by your questions, and if you're live with us today, there's a couple different ways you can do that. One is in the public live chat, and the other is the Ask Jamin a Question button, where you can ask me a question privately, and I won't share your identity in case you're afraid that your question is stupid. But it's not. If you're in the archives, though, then just open up the survey. At the end of that, there's a place where you can ask your question. I will say I frequently get questions from students in the archives watching a lesson from 6 months ago, and I have no idea what they're talking about. So please try to be as specific as possible. If you're watching this at LearnPianoLive.com, there should be a PDF and an MP3 button right next to this video. The PDF will often have additional video links inside, so you can get more in-depth instruction on each of the topics. And if you're the kind of person who likes to print out the PDF so you can make the same notes on your physical version as I'm making during the lesson, now would be the time to do that. The MP3 is just a play-along track so you can practice more after the lesson. In traditional lessons, a teacher is going to actually present some new concept for maybe 5 or 10 minutes every couple weeks. The rest of the time is going to be spent applying and refining those concepts. Well, here I'm spouting off hours of new information every week, so it's totally unreasonable to expect you to actually absorb all of that. Instead, the goal of these live lessons is for you to find some little nugget of something that makes sense, but is a bit of a challenge, and for you to go practice it, because practice is where all the improvement's going to happen. So don't feel bad if you have to leave the live lesson and you find that little thing that you're going to practice. And of course, if I'm going too fast, you can always rewind the live lessons or replay in the archives as much as you want. If these live lessons start feeling random or meandering, it's because they are, on purpose. So if you're the kind of person who wants classical training with a step-by-step method, then you're going to want to check out Kloppel Academy on the website. It's included in your live lesson subscription, so you can do both or either. And the upper levels are seriously hard work, but it's going to take you all the way from ground zero, all the way up to being ready to enter any major music college as a piano major in classical or jazz. And finally, it's most people's favorite. This is application, where we take the past concepts from other live lessons and we see how they apply to an actual real song that already exists. And since there's like 1,000 different ways to play any song, you're just going to work on the version that is appropriate for your level. So that might just mean playing one note at a time for right now. Or maybe you're working on chords or covering the full song. Or maybe you're just seeing how the song breaks down so you can better write and transcribe your own songs in the future. But whatever your level is, the goal is not this song. So even if you don't play the whole entire song, you'll get better by even attempting a little bit of it, and attempt it we shall. Yeah, you could totally do this. You could totally do this. This is Christmas time is here. We're going to get into all these notes. But first, let me introduce you to the incomparable Kendra.
Guess what, Jamin? I got to celebrate a very special birthday last week, and it was wonderful. There was music and cake and presents, and it was awesome.
That's not very many details, but it sounds lovely. And you kept the details for yourself on purpose. And yeah, it's not nobody's business.
I
But
mean,
it sounds lovely. I'm
can't
glad,
share more,
glad
but
you were happy. No, you
I
don't
feel like
do that.
I could probably talk for a while, and I don't want to cut into the lesson.
Our subscriber count would probably go up.
Okay.
Also, I don't know, based on the title of the website and stuff, we're probably supposed to do some piano, but jump in, and I'm sure they will all love to hear from you. Let's do this song right here. I'm going to go back to this version right here. Even if you've never played any songs before, you can play this along with the track. You can totally do this. The first note that we need is an E, so we're going to go to any group of 2 black notes, like those ones or those ones. Just don't use a group of 3 black notes, and you should be fine. Any group of 2 black notes. And I'm going to use these ones right here. The note right above that, this note right here, is going to be an E. We're going to play that and say Chris. Then we're going to skip down. We happen to be landing on a C. You don't have to know that it's a C. Just skip down and skip down again, actually. You've got the first 3 notes that you need for Christmas time is here. 2 of the C's, 2 of the A's. Only 1 of the first note and 2 of each of the others. And we're just going to repeat that again. Happiness and cheer. And you've already played the first line. There's only 4 lines total, so you're 25% of the way through the song. If you found the E and you skipped down and you skipped down and you said the words, say the words. Make sure you say the words. Christmas time is here. Happiness and cheer. And once again, that along with your track would sound something like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Christmas time is here. Happiness and cheer. Okay, cool. So then we're going to do something similar to that by taking that note right there that we ended on, that A, and then we're going to go a skip down from there. It happens to be an F that we land on. Fun for all. Why is there a D flat right there? I don't like that at all. Kendra, if you'd make me a note, we're going to take that out for the archives. We don't have to play that D flat right there. We're going to play those ones right there. Fun for all. And then an E, which is going to be the next note down right there. And already this is kind of a lot to remember. So make sure you practice this up with the track. And once your brain starts to feel full, don't keep going with me. Just go back and practice the part that feels super easy. Plus 1 note. Whatever 1 note messes you up, go up to that note and then just practice it until that one doesn't mess you up anymore, and then add 1 more note. Don't try to go all the way through the entire song, especially if you got lost after, the first line or whatever. All that time that you're practicing the rest of it and trying to grind through the song, and whew, I made it all the way through it. It took me only 20 minutes. That 20 minutes didn't actually help that much, probably. So just do the section that you can already do plus 1 note. I think that's going to get you through the song fastest. So we're going to play Fun for All. And then we need the next 2 notes down. They're an E and a G. And that would be That Children Call. Now this next one is a flat, and we actually do have to play it. It's the one for the word there. Right here. This signal right here, that like little half a heart on a string thing right there, that's a flat sign, and that's letting you know the note that's coming up is a lie. So that sign right there is saying that it's about to be an E. They're going to tell you that it's an E, but it's not really an E. So this note right here, it says E, but you can see it's even got a little flat on it itself. And so don't play the E. You're gonna play the note that's slightly lower than an E. So play this note right here. This one is called E flat. That's the note that you want to play. So we're gonna play 2 E's for Ren call, and then 1 E flat for there. We're almost done with the part of the song that you really wanted to do. I think there's only like 3 notes left. Next ones are gonna be D's and F's right there. So favorite time of, and then the last note is gonna be a G, 1 note higher for the word year. So that whole second section is kind of like those guys, and then those guys, and then those guys. That's basically what's happening. Fun for all, that children call, and then this guy right here to transition into those guys, and then throw a G on at the end. And that's pretty much the part that you probably want to play, because most people don't even remember the second part exists until they hear the first half. So let's just do that section right there. Christmas time's here, happiness and cheer, fun for all, the children call their favorite time of year. And then actually you get to repeat all of that. So the first two lines go twice. So let's try that. Get all the notes that you can. If you miss a bunch of notes, that's perfectly fine. Just keep watching along with me. Don't play along and then mess up and go, I messed up. And then just wait. Like after you mess up, then keep watching and see if you can predict where I'm going to play. Play along with me in your imagination. Here we go. 2, 3, ready, set, go. Christmas time is here. Happiness and cheer. Second line, fun for all that children call, that's a transition note, the time of year. And then go again, same thing. Christmas time is here. Happiness and cheer. Fun for all that children call their favorite time of year. Now, this next section right here is what we call the B section. So we just played these two lines right here twice. So we would call that the A section because it's the first section, and if we're going to label them alphabetically, that'd be the A section. So we're going to play the A section, and then we're going to play the A section again. Then after that, we're going to come down and play this thing right here. We're going to call this the B section. And actually, after we play the B section, we'd go back and play the A section again. So this is called an AABA song, or AABA format, because really you only have to learn these two chunks, the A chunk and the B chunk, and the way that you put, Lego them together is an A and then an A and then a B and then an A. And that makes up this song and a whole ton of other songs that were written in the same era and in the same genre. And also a lot of other stuff. You could also think of it as like a verse and a verse and a chorus and a verse or something like that. So anyway, this B section is going to be kind of a similar thing. We got a couple notes we got to go back and forth between. So first we're going to start with these ones. It's a C, which is the note right below a group of two black notes. And then this note right here, which is slightly lower than A. So this one's called an A flat. So these guys right here, sleigh bells in the air. And then we do the exact same thing again. There's only two notes. Sleigh bells in the air. Just these two notes back and forth. And then beauty everywhere. So these two just keep going back and forth, playing footsies with each other. And then we've got C's and A's after that. No A flat. So we've got A and C. And we're going to play Yuletide by the fireside. Like that. And then we're going to play the B flat and the G back and forth. B flat and joyful mem, and then we've got an A at the end, and that's it. And everyone's had a great time. So we're playing sleigh bells in the air, beauty everywhere, Yuletide by the fireside, and joyful memories there. Cool. And then we're back up to the A section. So those guys, and a couple A's, and we're done. So let's try this again from the top. The A section, the A section, the B section, the A section. Happiness and cheer. Fun for all that children call their favorite time of year. And then again. Christmas time is here. Happiness and cheer. Fun for all that children call their favorite time of year. Okay, B section, here we go. These two back and forth. Sleigh bells in the air. And then beauty everywhere. And then these two. Yuletide by the fireside and joyful memories there. Back to the A section. Time is here. Happiness and cheer. Fun for all that children call their favorite time of year. That's the whole entire thing. And so those are all the notes for the beginning section, which means it's time for the feature of the day. And today...
That's right, Damon. And today's question of the day is, what is the one song you'd love to be able to play on piano?
Yes, that's a question for you, not for me. So I want
For
you
me?
No, well, sure.
Wait,
yeah.
what? Oh.
This just
That
got
makes
interesting.
much more sense.
Yeah, what is the one song you'd like to be able to play on
Oh,
piano?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it.
Yeah, okay, well,
before.
think about it.
Yeah.
And then also, everybody else at home, or wherever you're practicing the piano, I want to know what song it is that you wish you could play on piano. Hopefully, we can get those on the schedule so we can like do a tutorial and a reharm on them and stuff like that. But yeah, let me know what it is that you want to work on. And for everybody else, let's move on to level 2 on this song right now. So sadly, the lesson preview has come to an end, and it's time to say goodbye to everyone watching the free streams. Of course, paying subscribers at learnpianolive.com can continue watching this lesson and several hundred others like it in the archives. So come on over and check us out, and if you like what you saw, at least like and subscribe, and then tell your friends to head on over to learnpianolive.com to start enjoying this journey with us.